So in this short screencast, what I'm hoping you're going to do is start to think about what we're up against as dietitians, because we may have all the expertise and knowledge that can support people with weight management, but who else out there is influencing what people are thinking, believing, and trying to do in order to manage their weight? So let's have a look first at Google. So if you Google, how do I lose weight? Have a look at what comes up. We've got 2,720 million hits in 0.53 seconds. How on earth do the general public work out what is worth listening to? And interesting, I've done this every year for the last 2 or 3 years, and different things come up year on, year out. But at the moment, what do we get first? An advert for Weight Watchers. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's not dietitians. We've got all sorts of things there. I can't even see. Foresty, Blethco, something that looks like almost in Welsh or something. Better Me, World Weight Loss Programme. So what we're not getting is the NHS or the British Dietetic Association. We're not getting what you would call reputable sources. And also, look at that first thing, Weight Watchers, £10 a month. That's not a huge amount for the service that they provide, but it's still cost to the general public if they want to go about looking at their weight and weight management. And if you look at the second one, then we're looking at fat burner, keto gummies. Goodness me, what on earth is all that about? But it's certainly not a healthy diet based on evidence of science, and that's what we really need to be worrying about and being concerned about. So that's what people would get on Google. Let's have a look at YouTube videos. So we've got obesity and weight management. Actually, UK Health Security Agency. It's kind of a strange thing to come up, but it does. And then we've actually got NHS Digital Weight Management Programme. But look how many views there's been in 3 months. 598. It's nothing. It's tiny, tiny number of people. But if you look at 5 things I stopped doing to lose 45 pounds as an individual's weight loss story, yes, that's been up there 3 years, but it's got 1.3 million views. So we've got a variety of things up there, some more useful than others, but some of them evidence-based and some of them more personal stories, which of what worked for an individual, but not what is going to work for a number of people and what is necessarily going to be right for the service users that we're trying to work with. So we've really got to be mindful that our voice perhaps isn't loud enough in weight management. We are very low down on the list as far as people finding a reputable source of support in order to help them lose weight. Then we've also got to think, well, what types of diet are out there? So what I'd like you to have a think about before the session, if you can, is pick a diet, any diet, and see, well, what can I learn about that? Let's get some feedback and talk about that in the session. Is there something you could try for 24 hours? Okay, you can't join Weight Watchers or Slimming World for 24 hours necessarily, but have a look and see what's available. Is that something that you could do? What's the theory? Has it got a good theory underpinning it as far as you know at the moment? How much is it going to cost you? How easy is it going to be for you to follow? Does it actually work? Efficacy is about whether something works or not. Is it going to make you feel starving hungry, or is it going to take into account that and help to keep you full? So all of these different things are really important to what decisions people make about whether they're going to follow a weight management program or not. And then there's this whole long list of popular approaches, and there's loads more, absolutely loads more. So have a look, see what you would like to research, and just spend a few minutes trying to work out whether you think something is worthwhile, whether it's useful, whether it's harmful or safe, and what your views are on trying to follow any particular diet. And we'll spend a few minutes looking at that in our session.